Off of play action, it's Watson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Again, it's Hunt. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. And it's caught. Touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And his guys are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Back out comes San Antonio. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And that's caught out wide by Cooks. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun now for Lance. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now. San Antonio in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Lance. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
34-yard line.
Here's Watson. And the catch made by Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12. First down, Dragons.
On first down, Watson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Here's second and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Now Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out.
And there he goes left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. From the red zone now, Watson. He'll find Harry on the right side. Sheds off the tackle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Dragons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now in the second quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. That time a 9-play drive.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And they'll begin by running the option.
Able to slither by. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Now a stoppage here for an injured player. And oh boy, that's Trey Lance, who appears to be worse for the wear. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that's complete to Cooks. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a third person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his, because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16.
Offside. Defense.
What's the deal, y'all?
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
They run right side with Hunt. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Watson. A bootleg. That's to Kraft, the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Back out comes San Antonio. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Lance. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Here's Lance. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Lance going to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 25-yard line.
Watson now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Watson looks to throw again. He's got Hooper on the short connection. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Wiggles free. And down inside the 15 he goes.
85 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by Watson. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw, Watson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Watson. That's complete right around the 8. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And for the 2nd time this half, on comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Lance. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Now Lance again.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Buda Baker there on the coverage.
Here's Lance to throw it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
And on now is the punter. as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. Responsible for well over 100 yards of total offense, but still hasn't found the end zone. You think that's in the back of his mind going into this drive?
It's always in the back of the mind of a player is having that type of a day, because you want that gratification for your work, right? You want that stamp on top of everything. But bottom line for him, he's doing great work. Sometimes it just opens it up for other people to actually get into the end zone for him.
The runners, would they rather have 60 yards, 3 touchdowns, or 150 no touchdowns?
I think more than likely 150 and no touchdowns, but all the runners that I know would say, I'll take 150 and 3 touchdowns. They're greedy that way.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here's Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Again, it's Watson. Catch is made by Harry. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what...
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter.
They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And fights through one man. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That's Gallup on the slant.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
And Lance now to throw.
Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down.
San Antonio 10 at the 42-yard line.
A give left side for Pirine.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lance looking to throw it. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 41, here's second down and 5. Hand off here for Pirine.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Trying for it with Pirine.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Lance.
Able to get this to Gordon. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
They'll hand it to Pirine. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
13 yards.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing now is Lance.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Armadillos are able to cut into that deficit.
And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Lance going to try to throw for this.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he's got some space here.
Across midfield, Kareem Hunt.
Touchdown!
Kareem Hunt
With career touchdown number 60.
And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up
It's
significantly,
skyrocketed.
right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Wolf on now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Trey Lance leading his offense out for this next drive.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route too.
First down, they go back to Pirine.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
To throw, it's Lance.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, second down.
2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Working from the gun, Lance. Cooks on a quick slant.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another San Antonio first down. 1st and 10.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Gets it to Gordon. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Again, it's Lance. And that one too wide and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive.
He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Watson now to throw. Being chased out left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First down, Dragons.
They'll try the air now with Watson. He's got Hooper on the short connection. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Now Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Moore.
Watson's pass complete to DJ Moore.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Back out comes San Antonio. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
After the interception, here's Watson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Dragons take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
25.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Samaje Perine of the offense heading back out there. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Lance.
Gets this into the hands of Samaje Perine. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
That's good. 4-8.
Here's Perine. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And Lance going to throw.
And this throw incomplete.
Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Lance. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't it?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. Here's Watson now on second down. He's got Hooper on the short connection. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Yards picked up on the play. And it's 3rd down. That's the end of the 3rd.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in San Antonio. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Watson on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 195 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now a 2nd and 10. He's got the connection to Moore. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the 50, it's Watson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Back out comes San Antonio. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Lance now on 1st down. Hits his running back, Pirine. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Lance to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Lance, throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Shotgun now for Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the San Antonio 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lance looks to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And Lance now to throw. Shoves him away. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
29-yard line.
Now Lance. He gets it to Cooks. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Lance looking to throw it.
Got Gordon open, completes it. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
That's another San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's brought down. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
That's another San Antonio first down.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Chigakonkwo, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Seibert on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 19-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Man, 206 yards for him on the ground as this has been a night to remember to this point.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt.
They'll get this to about the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Watson. And that is incomplete.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
To throw, it's Lance. Quick look on the slant, it's Gordon.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And Lance's, that's taken in by Okonkwo.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Now Lance again.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
It must be something about the night air because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now Lance again here on 2nd and 10. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
Again, it's Lance. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
At the 19-yard line.
He's got Hooper on the short connection. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
To number 81, Austin Hooper. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Watson now to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Tokyo, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for San Antonio, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.